It's only 10
And
bucks.
I was told that you want to do a documentary on stuff like this. I'm not ashamed of it because people need to learn. People need to know that things can happen. It can be them because you ride around here in a Maserati and whatnot. You can wake up tomorrow morning in the same position I'm in.
Let's see
But
what.
are you strong enough to deal with it and get out of it?
Who's this coming over here?
That's another friend of mine. But you understand what I'm saying? I don't want
Next.
to live like this. I just turned 57. I don't want to live like this.
No.
Come on, Dumbo.
I'm
Let
solo.
me finish
He
first.
I'm
Paso
solo, he
Amigos,
said.
man.
Can I finish first?
Yeah.
Me, myself, I came down here to be with my wife. But I haven't seen her since I've been here. Talked to her on the phone. Last few months, she's been ignoring my calls.
You know what?
Got a job. Because I like to do home remodeling, concrete, chefing. Got screwed around. Wound up out on the
First
streets.
time I met him.
I met this man first. This is the first man I met. And when he met me,
Wrong, right hand?
I had on a suit and tie. Am I lying, Steve?
No, you're wrong hand.
When you first met me, what did I have on?
No, you
Who
didn't.
was sleeping back there?
Excuse me, Joe.
No,
When you first met me, what did I have on? A suit and tie.
Yo.
A suit and tie. Paul had a suit and tie on him. He had a pack
Okay.
of Newports with 2 cigarettes in it. I come across the street from Midtown Suites over by the Wawa on OBT, across the street from Royal Inn.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked him for a cigarette. He said, well, I really ain't got a light. I said, listen, man, I'm going across the street. Go get me some cigarettes, man. Please, let me get one. I just woke up.
I'm gonna tell you.
He says, shut your mouth right now.
quiet for a
Let me
minute,
tell the
Johnny.
story. All right. And then Paul says, okay, here you go. He gave me a cigarette. I come back across the street. He's being fucked with by 2 dope boys. Now, I come back across the street. I said, Paul, you okay? Paul's like, man, I don't even know these 2 guys.
Oh, who
Well,
these
I
guys?
lifted up my shirt. They saw something. They're like, Steve, whoa, you know this guy?
Now-
I'm like, yes, sir, I know this guy. And Paulie will tell you the rest of the story.
My thing is, being out on the streets, no, that's not the life Paul wanted. I just turned 57 January 5th, which was last Tuesday. No, I don't want to be out on the streets.
Don't fuck with him,
You understand what I'm saying?
because I will fuck you up.
Because that's not how I want to live. You understand what I'm saying?
He's a good dude.
But my thing is,
He's trying to look out for us.
those who you reach out to help, that
He's
tell
trying to
you
do
they
things
love
for
you,
us. That takes care of us.
you got to treat them like an enemy.
Period.
Because everybody that's smiling, grinning in your face
What?
is not your
How do
friend.
how do you like what
But-
kind of help or like what kind? I guess how do you get? What would it take to get you off to get you in a house to get you?
A job, a steady job, a steady income. I like to work.
But you were working.
I got burnt.
Here,
let me finish.
jump in this conversation
Hold on,
right now.
hold. Let me finish.
I used to work for PCL Construction, one of the biggest construction companies in the world.
Bruh, let me
From
finish,
Quebec,
please.
Canada.
Let me finish, please.
I helped build a new Harry Potter ride.
I was at the motel across from the Royals Inn. Okay? I got here March the 25th. No, March the 21st of last year. My wife, I mean, we're not legally married, but we've been together. So it's a common law thing, you know. But y'all know how that works if you look into it.
Yeah.
But she's supposed to meet me at the train station. I sat there for about 3 hours. $3,100 in my pocket. We supposed to take that to the bank. Put it in the bank. Because I was in a program called Ready, Willing, and Able. And if you go online and look at Ready, Willing, and Able, you'll learn. It's a beautiful
I
program.
dropped it.
Because if you don't be good, I'm gonna
I got in that program behind being homeless. Because people turned their backs on me. But it's not about nothing, because I refuse to let things like that stop me. But I got down here, she never showed up. I haven't seen her yet.
Oh, yeah. Actually, you had.
So,
when I was a kid.
I start pressuring people for work. I need a job. I got to take care of me. I can't depend on people to take care of me. It's good to have someone that you can depend on, but you got to depend on yourself and God. So I'm pushing for jobs. Land a job and only paying $50 a day. Okay, better than nothing right now. That helped me from spending out my little bit of money till I found out what's going on with my wife. Okay. He completes his motel down here, right across from Wawa, which they done repainted it.
I'm sorry, Johnny.
He runs off with the whole entire payroll.
Oh, Johnny.
Had an 8-man crew.
Johnny mad now.
I was the last one he hired. Okay, and he told me, he said, Paul, he said, look.
Nope.
He said, I see how you work, you paint good, you're a hard worker, you keep pushing, you work through lunch from time to time. I got to get this work caught up. I'm 3 days behind. He gave me everything I needed, and I caught him up. He gets the payroll, disappeared. I wound up out on the streets. Been out here for about 6, 7, 8 months. Then these Jehovah's Witnesses come along.
But I can't get.
And I like studying religion to see who's on what page. You know what I'm saying? But to study religion is beautiful because we all need God. We need God no matter what. We need God. So I start studying it. And
Where are we going?
I got
the gentleman that was conducting my studies, he brought another member from the Kingdom Hall to me, Indian guy. I got his phone number, I know where he live and all that. He took me off the streets, gave me an apartment. A couple of hours every so often talking about food and whatnot. But he called himself taking me off the streets because I was studying the Bible and he wanted me to be homeless. Because they supposed to be so much a bona fide Christian.
So how much you making on the street every day?
I don't hustle on the street, I work.
You said you make $50? Yeah.
I work every day.
Oh, so you don't hustle? Oh, okay.
I don't do this panhandling because
Oh, okay.
I don't want to be bothered with the law. I ain't got no record down here.
Oh, okay.
And the first time they ran my ID, they told me, well, it's not a crime, but it's a city ordinance. But my thing is, if you got a badge on, and you're the law, and you say, Mr. Allen, we don't want you panhandling, I'm not going to do it. I did 5 years in the Pennsylvania State Penitentiary. Trying to help someone and got caught up. But it cost me, it was punishable by law. It was considered a mistake, but it was punishable by law.
So you just don't make enough to get a whatever. They got those weekly places or whatever, right?
But I'm not, right now, I'm not getting my money like I'm supposed to.
You're not getting paid?
I'm not getting paid like I'm supposed to.
But you are getting paid something.
The person that I'm working for, he just got back into the construction business and we're not finding work. But I'm not getting paid like I'm supposed to because
So are you saving?
the little bit of money that he gives me every 2-3 days, he gets me by. Because I like to drink. I'm an alcoholic.
Yeah, but
And I like to drink. I smoke cigarettes and I got to
Are
eat.
most homeless people alcoholics or?
That I couldn't tell you.
Right.
Because I don't get in other people's business.
Yeah, okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But my thing is, okay. Now I'm back out on the street because the man put me out because I was at work with him because he builds cabinets for big companies like ABC, CVS. And me and him was in his workshop putting cabinets together. And the apartment that he gave me got broken into and 2 brand new air conditioners got stolen. I go home and I notice. I bring it to his attention. He listening to his wife, or whatever the case may be. He's not accusing me of stealing, but he feels though that I should have stopped it from happening. But how can I stop it from happening when I'm at work? And I even told you, don't put them air conditioners in this apartment because the door's not secured.
Do they want to know about a woman's perspective?
You understand what I'm saying? But he held me responsible for it, so he put me back out on the street. But I keep pushing, I keep going, I keep pushing, I keep going. Now, I met this gentleman named Jason last year when I was first out here on these streets. Me and him talking, Puerto Spanish guy, cool dude, you know. And I met him, and then one day he popped up. He was like, "Hey, you all right?" Lost my job again, so he told me a couple of dollars. A few days later, he came and got me and said, "Come on, you're going to work with me." So I've been working with him ever since. But he just got back into the home remodeling business, you know, because he was driving a cab, but now he just rent the cab so we can have a vehicle. You know what I'm saying? So we're trying to get it off the ground and get it back in, because we're dealing with rich people like out in, Windermere.
Windermere.
Yeah, Windermere and whatnot. And these people are rich. You understand what I'm saying? But we got to show them what we can do. I'm pretty sure you heard this saying before, Paul. You got to crawl before you walk. But what I try to get people to understand is being homeless is not something to be ashamed of. You just got to be strong enough to do something about it. You just got to keep going until you find that right open door. Because you're going to get slapped. You're going to get kicked around because people looking at you like you're a bum. They don't even realize that you're a working man. You're an independent man. But, hey, we human. Everybody falls. Because whatever goes up, got to come down. And if you're not mindful and careful, and you think you're better than everybody else, you're going to fall. You understand what I'm saying? But this teaches me, it helps me to learn that I ain't no better than nobody else. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't no better than nobody else. But the thing is, when you constantly keep reaching out to help people,
You are drunker than a Cuda Brown, bro. I showed him.
then when your time comes and you need help,
Yes, sir.
where they at?
I bet
Oh,
you
I
are.
love him. This, that, oh, gotta. Hey, things happen.
Johnny, you could
Thank you.
walk straight.